Fixing to flip the camera, but we're going a different route today. So we're going to enjoy something different today. Going this way instead of that way. Going left instead of right. How's that sound? Going to go around the block. Get in exercise before we get going today. Going to be heading up to Fremont, Ohio. Got a cemetery up there to do today. It'd be a pretty good day today, probably. It's going to be a hot one. 30 hot. Supposed to be like 83 to 85 today. So, yeah. We're going to enjoy a beautiful day out today. And hope everybody will pop in and watch the video later. Morning, neighbor. How are you guys? Doing wonderful. But, yeah, we're just taking a new route. Here's a beautiful old house. One of the real oldies. I'll show you in a minute what it really looks like. That's one of my good neighbors. Right there. And here's the beautiful old house. Nice, big, beautiful old house right here. But yeah, we're going a new route today. We figure we'll go around the block. It'll be about the same distance. I normally don't go this way. So we'll check it out. It's always good to go out walking, see what's going on. Oh, there's a pretty little arrangement of flowers right there. There's some red and purple going on. Very nice. Looks like they're planting all kinds of new flowers. Then if you're a fisherman, there's a nice looking boat. Or if you just like getting in a boat. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. That is a nice one. Yeah. Very nice. Nice house with it. Not got much yard, though. But it is what it is. All right. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that one up there with two porches upstairs and downstairs. That's pretty neat. There is some neat old houses here in this town. That's for sure. I'm still waiting for my rich uncle to get out of the poorhouse so I can inherit that big money so I can buy me one. But I don't think it's ever going to happen. Morning. Seems some friendly neighbors. Something's going on. Sirens going off. I will say they had a busy night. I have a scanner. And about, it seemed like every 10 minutes, they were getting a call last night. Boy, it is hot out here already. Woo. If you had a chance, or ain't had a chance, check out the videos from last night. I thought I was out to 9 o'clock last night, and come to find out, it was 10 out of 10. My legs and back tell me that I definitely was out that late last night for sure. But I ain't gonna let it stop me. I'm still gonna get out and keep moving. I don't know, it don't seem like much to look at this way, does it? Big apartment building. I never hardly ever go this way. Oh, that's a cool looking house. Don't seem everybody got no pretty flowers this way though. That's all right. We'll go up and go around the block. Come back down the other side. There is a breeze blowing today. That'll probably be the only thing that saves us from the heat. I think that's one of the biggest one of them trees I've ever seen. That's one of them Japanese pine trees or something they call them. I think that's the biggest one I've ever seen. Taller than a house. I didn't think they got that big. Yes, they do. But, oh well, let's keep moving. I like these towns with these little alleys though. That way if you ever get behind anybody and they're driving real slow, you can shoot around the alley and get in front of them. That's a cool looking house. Like I said, there ain't much flowers that don't look like this way. But that's all right. There's other weeds to look at. I do wish they'd fix the sidewalks here though. Sidewalks in this town's horrible. Oh, it looks like somebody moved out. This place looks empty. Or maybe it's just they keep a bunch of trash on the porch. You never know. Here's that old schoolhouse. This is the view from the other end. My street's on the other side. There's the old schoolhouse. Very cool. But look at the weeds growing up around that. This city must be pretty relaxed on cutting grass because most cities wouldn't tolerate that. But we'll move on. Oh, here's one with some flowers. We'll have to cross the road and look at them. We'll stay with my wee pal. Looks like they sprayed it with Roundup. Don't it? I might be wrong. That looks to me like what happened. That's one way of doing it. Kill your grass off. Ain't got to worry about it. All right. Oh, here's a nice one with a nice porch. That's the size porch I want. But that's about the size porch in the house I'd like. That one needs to do a serious paint job. But not a bad looking house. Let's see who we got. The Crappy Vista or Village. Can't always see it. Welcome in. How are you today? Good to see you. Here's the pretty flowers. Oh wow, they do have some nice ones. Oh yes. Really pretty. Oh wow, look at them big purple ones. And pink ones. Those are awesome. Oh, and this yellow one. Look at that one. Ain't that cool? Very nice. See what else they got down here. Here's the more yellow ones. I don't know what them are, but they're pretty. How big the blooms get. That's awesome. And I don't think that's a flower, though. I think that's a weed. And it don't look too friendly either. That's the kind of things I grow and get stabbed with. Hello, Bud Files. How are you? Welcome in. We're just looking at flowers and taking a walk this morning. I'm running late. Oh, these are awesome. I love these. Wonder what they call them. And these are cool. I've not seen any like them. Those are neat. Looks like the bugs are getting the roses. Then these are like morning glories, I guess. Those are cool. Then they even got some moss stuff. That's cool. Huh. Oh, the bugs are even eating these up. Oh, I don't know what kind of bugs you people got. They don't look too friendly. There's a bug down in that one. See it? Some kind of bug in there chewing away. And then these are neat. I don't know what them are. Huh. Well, they got some awesome looking flowers. And I guess this is a lily. Ain't that cool? Them are awesome. Nice looking flowers. Huh. Prettiest ones we've seen on this road yet. Very nice. I better not go directly on their side. Well, this is the sidewalk, matter of fact. They planted right up to the road. Their flowers is awesome. They got a lot of flowers all around it. Very cool. They got a sign that says welcome. Very nice. Very nicely. Yeah, they even got them down the side of the house. This is cool. And then they got my kind of flowers here, fake ones. I can grow them all day long. I like their fence though. That's cool. See how the sidewalk is? We need new sidewalks. I tripped over a place like this, and they finally fixed it and put a wheelchair ramp in, so as handy folk people can get around. But it was either that or try to sue them, and I ain't suing nobody. Not unless I'm injured majorly. There's enough of that goes on in the country. But I try to live a peaceful life and don't want to cause problems with anybody or cause anybody any more problem than what they already have. The world's hard enough to live without people adding to your problems, you know what I mean? But we're going to cross the road again and head back down the other way. Oh, they got little bushes. I think this is supposed to be a flower bed. Only problem is, with the flower beds like that, a lot of these people get elderly, and after a while, they get to where they can't take care of them, and then they turn into weed beds. And that's sad, because most of your landscaping places will charge you a fortune to come and weed eat. Not weed eat, but weed your flower beds. So those people do that right there. They just spray them with Roundup and kill it off. Makes your yard look crappy. But when you can't afford to take care of it, what else can you do, right? But oh, y'all get to show you the funeral home in this way. I'd love to do an investigation in there. That'd be cool. It's right up here. As a matter of fact, here's the back of it, where they bring the bodies in. Right there in that little metal garage door. We're almost there. Someone just coming in and hearing me breathing would probably think I'm dying, but this is normal for me. All right. Here's the side of the funeral home, guys. Beautiful building. I'm hoping to get to the front of it in a minute. And this is a church. Look at this church. Ain't that cool? I'm across the road so you guys can see it all. It's the Heritage Baptist Church. Right here. But we're going to cross the road. And that way I can show you the funeral home and stuff. And down there we got one of the real old movie theaters. Right down there. They started playing movies again. I've not been yet. But there's the funeral home, what you can see of it so far. I'll give you a better view when I cross the road. I'm sure that's a neat looking building in the inside, but I'm not dying to get in there, if you understand what I mean. All right, light. There's no button to push, so I'm ready to go. All right, we're gonna cross while this turns red. Because I don't know when it's ever going to change. I'm going to have to go in the shade so I can show you. Because if I don't, you won't be able to see nothing but the sun. Alright, there's the church that we just seen, the Baptist church. And there's the front of the funeral home. Awesome looking place. And that's one of the places that you die to get into. There's a cool looking house. But it don't have the little dome on top like a lot of them does, like the one next to it. You can see the one next to it. There's a lot of neat old buildings here in this town. Neat old houses. Like this one here. I would hate to clean that thing. I'd love to own it, but would hate to clean it. Because that is a big old house. See how big that thing is with all them little porches and decks coming off of it? It looks like a White House or something. Is that not cool? All right, let's see if we can find any more flowers. Look how they have to clean the windows and work on them with a lift. Ain't that even crazy? We got some little red flowers over here. They got a little bit of flowers going on. Very cool. And I've been here 5 years. Well, almost 6. And I never knew we had a museum right here to today. This is the museum. Right here. And these 2 buildings. Didn't know it. Let's see what kind of flowers they got. We'll just be nosy. Oh, they got a fountain, but it ain't working. These are cool. And look fuzzy. Let's see if they're fuzzy. Oh, they are fuzzy. Well, that's cool. And I guess this fountain's to dip your hands in, get some cold water, wipe it across your head, and cool down with. Seems like. Ooh, the bees like it. Then we have little morning glories. Those are cool. Let's see what we got over here. This looks bigger. Hope this is part of it. If not, we're in somebody's yard. This is in memory of Bessie, Bixter? Ashland Garden Club. Oh, all right. Let's see what the garden club's got going on. Let's see. Now these are cool, but I know they're not real. They're metal. That is awesome. That is awesome. And this one says, in fond memory of the Ashland Garden Club, 1923 to 2011, dedicated April the 7th, 2013. All right. These kind of look like weeds instead of flowers. To me, I do like the ferns. Those are cool. These red ones are neat. Back here, these are cool. Whatever they are. Then we got another flower bed here. I like them with the rocks in it like this. This is awesome. I do like it when they have the rocks in it. Oh, they got a gazebo or whatever you call them. That's cool. This one's in the memory of Barbara Hoffman and Moody Art of Gardening, 2018. I covered some Hoffmans in my cemeteries. Oh, cool. And we got a bell. Huh. We have a bell. No, I'm not going to ring it. Most people would say Tony's going to ring the bell. I'm going to hold off on ringing the bell. These are cool. Cool flowers. Very cool. And we got something called we'll walk through the steps. Oh, we got bricks with names on them. Oh. See what it says. Buckeye Brick Block, Roseville. Oh, it's all Buckeye Brick Block, Roseville, Ohio. Never heard of the place. I'll have to look it up. Maybe they got some cool cemeteries. What is this thing? What in the world is that thing? Is that a light? I guess. An old timber from something. Let's see what this says. I guess if you read it, it'll tell you what it is, won't it? Keep sweet. Life motto for the art. What? Blackford, 1851 to 1952. An Ashland coal dealer and cement contractor. Well, I'll be darned. Keep sweet was stamped in sidewalks and cement work all over town. Well, I'll have to look for that. He was selected as All-American Golden Rule Honors Citizen in 1949. Keep sweet. Do broken press sorely. Just ask him for grace. He will give it and help thee. Keep sweet. Let shine and gladness immunize thy face till help someone else to keep sweet. Do trouble oppress thee. Let God be thy stay. This easy to cite, but it's better to pray. Thy sunshine will come in his own blessing way. So, trustly something to keep sweet. I can't see too good. I ain't got no glasses, but I done the best I could. But how we doing there, Henry, the graveyard man? We're just out on a morning walk, looking at flowers, taking a stroll, trying to get some morning exercise. Running a little way late. Looking at flowers at old buildings. This was a museum that's been here. I've been here almost 6 years and never even knew it was right down the road from me. So that tells you how much I look at stuff. This is the Ashland Opera House. Well, they got an opera house too now. So there's something new. I didn't know either. Well, we found out a new place. Maybe have to come and check it out. Yeah. I'll go down steps before I break my neck. And this one right here is an attorney's office, that old building. He uses the bottom floor, and the top floor, I guess they do with whatever with it, I don't know. But that's DeSanto and what, Kello or something, Kellall or something, I don't know. There they are. All right, guys. We went around that block. Now, I need to go right or left? Or up and down. We don't want to go down, so we just went down. Unless you're going to see the movie theater. Anybody up for seeing the movie theater? Hello, Lisa. How are you? South Carolina, Lisa. How are you? I guess we could start back down the other way. There's more flowers that way. Hey, we can walk. Cool. Sorry, people, I don't move that fast. This building here, I wish you guys could see it all. It's a church, but it's covered up with all them trees. But we'll go this way, back towards the house. That'll be a good block. May not be the whole distance I normally walk. Of course, I'll go to the end, check things out. I'm hoping this is going straight instead of sideways. Yeah, lady, you're supposed to wait on me. I'm a pedestrian. And I got to walk away. People don't realize that anymore, do they? That when you're walking, you have to walk away because you're a pedestrian. All right, let's take a break. Take a sitter and socialize. All right, here we got Traveling with Lisa. How are you today? Bluegrass, paranormal. Good to see you. How are you today? We're just out on a morning walk, looking at flowers, and trying to keep motivated to keep walking because I stayed out pretty late last night filming, and didn't want to get up and do my walk, so needed a motivation, and no more motivation than going live and having people come with you so you can chat and walk and show flowers and keep going. So that's what we're up to today. We'll be going to Fremont, Ohio later today to film. Probably a late evening up there. I got a cemetery or two I left up there when I should have done them, but got lazy and came back home early. Of course, once you do 2 and 3 in one day, you're tired. Or I am anyways. But last night I filmed with flashlight because I had filmed yesterday. My camera overheated, and when it overheated, it took the film with it. So I had to go back out and refilm, or either that or I'd have had a ending of a cemetery of 12 minutes, and I wasn't about to do that. So I had to go back and refilm it last night. And that's when I decided, what the heck, while I'm here, I'll go ahead and do a spirit box session while I was there. I did see 2 lovely deer come out of the cornfield, though. Boy, them things was moving on. And you could hear them just tromping that corn down. They were tromping them people's corn like crazy. I went up boom, 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 boom like that to scare them. I thought they would run not towards the road, but they were running right towards the highway. I hope they didn't get hit. Pretty good sized deer, too. That's my fear about going out and being out late in the evening is the deer. I'm always afraid I'm going to hit one of them. And they will tear your car literally to pieces. But, yeah, just on a morning stroll. We're going to get back at it, get to walking. Don't want to rest too long. I always used to say there's no rest for the wicked, but I'm not wicked, so I guess I'm the weary. These are the kind of flowers I grow. Right here, weeds. They grow pretty good. That's the ones I grow. Oh, these up here is pretty. I like these. I had a patient of mine. I had done home health for over almost 30 years and took care of people. But I had a patient of mine buy me one of these flowers, and I planted it outside in Tennessee where my mother lived. Of course, my aunt's got that place now, but I don't know how big it'd be today, but those are pretty. I don't know what they call those. But a patient of mine bought me one because her husband passed away, and I had took care of her husband for like 8 years. He was a good man. Hated to see him go. He was like a grandfather to me. They were good people. She's probably long gone by now. That's been a while back. Only problem with doing that home health and stuff like that is you get attached to the people. The last one I was with, little old fella, I took care of him for about 9 years. And one of the other aides let him get out and break a hip. And at 94 years old, you're usually not going to recuperate too well. So he didn't make it. But otherwise, he was in pretty good health. Just when you break a hip and you catch pneumonia at that age, you ain't gonna make it. So he didn't. But he was a good person too. He either liked you or he didn't. And he was one of them type, if he didn't, he told you. See this one right here with the trim on it like that? He took cool. They don't do houses like that no more. And a lot of people don't like the older houses. I do. It's a lot of work to get one where it's warm and all that, but once you got it, you got a true house. And I always look at it this way. When them storms blow in, that house has been here for hundreds and hundreds of years, so it's held up against a lot of them storms. You take them new ones, and they fab them together so quick, you see them blow all to pieces. These old houses, you never even see like a shingle blowed off of them. That surprises me. But some of them just need a good working and straightened up. They got some flowers, green things, and whatever these are. They look like them bluebells and people in Australia, not Australia, I forgot where he's from. Anyways, he's been showing me. Britain, I think. There goes a kitty. Hello, kitty. This would be my flower bed right here. Weedy. I think them are weeds. No offense if they're not, people. I apologize. See, look at this. How would you let your house grow up with trees and weeds around it like that? There's no way I'd let that happen. The whole way around it. I'm hoping they're elderly and just can't get out and do it. But there is a person, I don't know what his name is, and he goes around and mows yards for free. He just steps in a yard and asks if he can mow their yard. And that's his way of giving back to the community. And he goes out in this hot sun. And it ain't nothing to see him mow like 10 yards in one day. I feel so sorry for him every time I see him out. But he enjoys doing it, evidently. I couldn't do it, but, you know, Lord bless him for doing it. You know what I mean? But there's no way I could do it. This one right here, I want to go in and look in. I'd like to think that one right there would be cool. With the old woodwork and stuff. That there would be awesome to check out. But most of these real elderly people have them. This one here runs a little free book thing. You come and take all the books you want for free. I don't know where they get the books from, but she restocks it every week. And she gives away free books. But a lot of people don't use books anymore. They went to computer and doing everything online. But I think it's nice of her to do it. I've got a couple there from, you know, of old, I don't know, books on religion. Because I like to read different things and keep an open mind. But I enjoy doing that. I don't read often. I never got time. Between filming every day and coming in and supporting channels every evening, I stay pretty busy. And I do go most times 6 and 7 days a week. The only day I usually sometimes take off most of the time is Sunday. And I had he was like a dad to me. He wasn't my dad, but he was like a dad to me. He wouldn't allow us to do nothing on Sundays, me and my friend. It was my friend's dad, actually. And he wasn't allowed to do nothing on Sundays. He wasn't allowed to watch TV. He wasn't allowed to go out running around. He wasn't allowed to go hunting or nothing on Sundays. Only thing you done on Sundays was listen to the radio and read your Bible and pray. That's the only thing he would do on Sundays. So if you was at their house, he was like part of their family, and you was expected to do the same. So I kind of picked up that little rule where I don't like to do anything on Sundays from them. But here's some more flowers and weeds. Should notice I said flowers and weeds. Of course, those look pretty decent. Mine would have a lot more weeds. Very nice. But nothing like a good morning stroll, though, to get some exercise. I normally walk about 3 miles each morning before I start my day. They look like they're just starting to do something with hers. Maybe some new mulch, flowers. Oh, the little orange ones are nice. Whatever they are. Those are cool. And got some new looks and maybe sunflowers popping up back there, it looks like. That's cool. Right now is when a person needs a big swimming pool, an in-ground swimming pool. Let's see if anybody else come in. Parasoto, good morning. How are you? And Bluegrass is still with me. Good to see. We're just out taking a stroll, looking at houses and flowers, and motivating Tony to stay walking instead of sitting on the couch. if I stay in the house, I drink too many Cokes. Because my son won't buy them and take them to his bedroom, because he does live with me. And he won't take them to his bedroom. And he leaves them out, and if I see them, I'm going to drink them. And that's my problem. I don't gain my weight from food. I gain my weight from soda. But yesterday, I started keeping track of what I drank and ate again. And I went from like 15 in a day to about 5 yesterday. So I'm hoping to crack it down a little further today. I was down to drinking just a can a day, half in the morning, half in the evening. But when I hurt my leg and I couldn't get outside for about 3 months and walk much, I went right back to drinking them. And how easy that is to do. It'll drive you crazy too. Oh man, I wish that was real grapes. That'd be awesome. Look at all the free grapes you'd have. Nobody has any apple trees or anything though. I'm always looking for fruit. You know, fresh fruit hanging over the sidewalk. It's free game. You know what I mean? But no one has any fruit trees. When I was a kid growing up, they always planted fruit trees around. Grapevines, and apple trees, and peach trees. And you don't see none of them. This one here needs to sweep his sidewalk. Wow. There comes that dude I was talking about. Matter of fact, with his mower right now. Right there in front of me. That's him right there. He mows yards for free. Every day. He's got good flowers. Pretty flowers. He is a real pain in of a person. He will cuss at you for no reason. He gets mad because, see my black vehicle there? It's parked in the road legally. And he gets mad because it's in front of his house. And I'm like, dude, it's a parking space. You don't own the road. So every once in a while he cusses me out over it. I don't cuss back. I just let him scream and holler and act a fool. Because that ain't me. And then this is my neighbor and friend from church. Their yard with the big flowers and that big old green leaves. Those things are humongous. I've never seen any get that big. I don't know what you call them. I've seen them before, but never the leaves that big. I mean, that's as big as your head. Look at them. They're monsters. Pretty flowers. But anyways, we'll move on. There's a nice place. That right there's a nice one. And right here's where I fell. And they put a new wheelchair ramp in after I fell. So I did gain something from falling. I got a new wheelchair ramp put in. So there I go. That was my good deed. Hello, Tri-County. Let me see. I can't see. Vista? No, it's the Crafty Vista. I done said hello to you, I think, didn't I? If I did, or I didn't, hello again. People pop in and out. It's hard to keep up with this. Chat goes on and off, so you don't know who's in and who's out. I don't know how much. Let's see. I need to end this thing, though. I didn't know I was going that long. But anyways, guys, I am going to end it. I just wanted to come on and have a little motivation while I walk. I'm just going to the end down here and back to the house. But I appreciate everybody that came on. It does help to keep you motivated. And I do appreciate each and every one of you. And with that said, I think I'll tell you all to have a wonderful day. And stay blessed. Peace. I'm out of here.